Hi everyone, my name is Ryan or mandRproductions, and welcome to my review of the LEGO Minecraft Brickheadz. These have been pretty anticipated. Obviously, you would have thought these would have came out like a year ago, but LEGO has finally gotten around to it. We have the Steve and Creeper Brickheadz here, set number 41612. 160 pieces in the United States, it's going to be $20. These are the 58th and 59th Brickheadz in the line, and they make for a great friend or family build, if you will, because there are two separate instruction booklets and you can work on them simultaneously because the sets come separately bagged, so you can build Steve with one instruction pair in one bag, and you can build the Creeper with the other set of instructions and the other bag. So it makes for a great build if you have a couple of people trying to build one set. Now, I think it's more than worth it for $20. That's the going rate for Brickheadz at $10 a piece, and for 20 bucks here, I think you get a fair deal. Obviously, you can wait for them to go on sale if you want, but I think $20 is more than fair for what you get. You get a couple of decent looking Brickheadz with some nice prints on them. You have a nice accessory on Steve, which is a sword. The Creeper doesn't have any accessories, but he does have some hidden features in the interior, which we'll get to in a minute, but first I want to talk about Steve, and you'll notice one thing about Steve, and that's his eyes. His eyes are, you might have been off-put by these figures, and the eyes are the main issue I have with them. Steve's eyes just don't look right. If you look on the screen now, I'll put up a picture of actual in Minecraft Steve, and you can see the difference. All LEGO had to do was print it differently, print it like it is on the minifigure, and it would have looked great. Unfortunately, they went with the typical Brickheadz eyes, and I kind of understand that. They wanted to stick with the theme of the Brickheadz eyes, having that square with the little square next to it, but I also really wish they had gone a little bit for accuracy in this case. I just think it would have worked a lot better. He's got a little print here on his torso for his shirt. You'll find that same print around back. He's got hands with a little sword there, purple pants, which are pretty nice, and then, of course, his typical brown hair with ears. I don't think Steve has ears in Minecraft. That's something they do on Brickheadz, is they add ears on them, which is pretty funny. Of course, the typical Brickheadz stand. Let's take a look at the Creeper. Like Steve, I find the Creeper to be a really solid design, but I find one thing to be off once again, and that's the eyes. I feel like LEGO should have just printed them as they are in the Minecraft universe, if you will, and not done the typical Brickheadz eyes. However, with this one, they did do square pieces instead of circle ones, so that's kind of interesting. But get the square head all green all around, which is really neat. You have 1 foot forward there, kind of built onto a hinge, which you can drop down there if you want, but usually leave it up. It looks kind of cooler for your display. Little printed tiles there for his feet, nothing around back, and then he's got a printed tile on his face, which looks pretty cool. The best part about this Creeper, though, and this is like one of the few features I've ever seen on a Brickheadz figure, and here it is. You can pull his face off, and there's TNT inside! That's awesome! They literally put TNT inside, so like you can blow up Steve, which is kind of crazy. So you have the Creeper come over and you can pretend he blows up. That's the first feature I have ever seen on a Brickheadz figure. Obviously, your typical Brickheadz stand, however, they have you turn it about 90 degrees so that you can put the Creeper on the way like that, and it works, but whatever. It's awesome. I love the TNT in there. I thought that was a really awesome touch. I was like wondering what was happening while I was building the Creeper, like is it going to show in the back, but no. I mean, I guess you could make it so that it happened in the back. Like it would be an easy mod to make, that you could have it flip. You could put the face here or whatever, and it would work. That's Steve. This is the Creeper. I'm Ryan, and my opinion is these are decent, except for the eyes. And basically, if you can get past that, you'll probably like these. If you can't, you probably won't. Anyway, $20 is definitely a fair price, and if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button if you're channel, subscribe, and make sure you check out my speed build channel. You can see me speed build these M&R builds, link below. Boom!